Hi, in this video, we will learn how to write final data to an external location. In previous video, we have learned how to perform transformation over the raw data, and we have done all 5 transformation from the given CSV file. Now we have seen that inside our data storage, we have some part. So how would you check this external storage? So you will just click on your credential. Inside this credential, you will find storage account. Inside this storage account, I'm having storage dev 2025, which we created in previous videos. Dive into containers. Inside containers, we have sample. As far as this sample container is concerned, it's consisting of several directories. Inside this container, we have raw1 as a directory. Currently it is empty. I want to write this file to this final data frame df updated to our external location. But when you go here to your catalog, if you click on this external data, you do not have anything here. So these are external locations, but none of are defined into the given part, into the given location. How would you create this one? So if you want to display this external location or existing external location, come back to your PySpark code and write the code which is available in the given PySpark part. This would be, for example, I'm going to write SQL code. So I will be writing %SQL, and this will display show external locations. This will display all the given locations. Here you can see Metastore root load and Databricks 2025. Everything is showing here. This is showing all the root locations. But I want to create a new location, new external custom location. So what I'll do here, come back here, create external location. Inside this location, I'm going to use dev underscore external location underscore 2025. This would be external location name. I'm going to select my Azure Data Lake storage because this is the only data type there. If you scroll down, you will find S3, R2 or DBFS root available here. Here we need to provide URL for our DBFS from our DBFS. So what I'll do, I'll click on this part here and click on this DBFS here, storage account, and I'm going to click on access control, not access control. I'm search for endpoints here. Okay, I'll have to move up little bit. Inside this storage dev to find, I'll find endpoints. Here I'll scroll down till data lake storage or primary ID. I'll go right. Inside this primary ID, I'm going to copy this path. Go back here, this catalog storage, and write this format. This URL is abfss and colon double symbol, and what's the name of that directory? Close it, and inside this we have a container name. What's the name of that container? The container name is a sample here. Go back and first write sample and at the rate and paste your storage account path directly. If you can see, this would be correct URL. What kind of URL you are going to generate? Okay. Now I need to paste this URL to our respective source. I'm going to cut this path and going to paste it here. Now I need credential. So storage credential. So what I'll do, I need to paste this storage credential. In order to create that storage credential, I'll come back here in my catalog table and click on this external data. Inside this, you can find this credential part. So you have so many credentials here. So, but you need to create a fresh credential. So I'm going to use Azure identity credential name. So I'm going to write it credential underscore dev underscore 2025. So this would be credential ID. So from where I'm going to use this credential ID? Before creating our managed storage or the access connector ID or access connector from Azure portal, we need to understand what is the relationship between access connector and our workspace. Here you can see we are just creating a storage account. Here we are having a connector, and this is establishing a dialog with our Databricks admin control. This would be relationship between managed identity, and through this key this storage account is going to access, because we cannot access directly through the Databricks, and this is going to assign a role for this particular identity that, hey user, you can use this data storage through this key. For this purpose, I'm going to create an access connector. So what I'll do, I'll come back here at my home. I'll search for access connector. It's showing here, or you can search through this part, access connector for Azure Databricks. I'm going to create a fresh connector. This would be pay as you go, my subscription, and this would be my resource group, and I'm going to correct access connector underscore dev underscore 2025 inside the same region, East US, and review and create. Once we have created this access connector, go to resource, close this one, or I'm going to create on access connector overview, click home, access connector, and click your access connector dev 2025. Copy this resource ID from right hand side, copy to clipboard, go back your access connector ID and paste it here. But before going through this part, before creating this new credential, you will have to connect this one. You will have to create assignment role to your storage, data storage. So I'm going to click on this storage account, storage dev 2025, access control IAM, add role assignment. With this add role assignment, search blob storage data contributor. This would be specifically using full access to Azure blob containers and data, including your PESIX and everything. But if you will assign this blob data contributor, it's going to allow for read, write, delete access through your Azure storage blob containers. So I'm going to select this role, click on next, and going to select this manage identity. Select members. If you go back here, if you select the manage identity, search for access connector for Azure Databricks. Search by name, which we created now. We created access connector for dev 2025. It will be assigned. Select members. Now it is having access to use this access connector through your storage account. Review and assign. Review and assign again. Now, once this role has been assigned, you can come back here. This connector ID we have already pasted here. This is our credential name. Leave it as it is. Identity ID, comment, and let's create it. Can you see? It's now created. Successful. Your storage account has been created. Go back to your permission side. Check whether you have the same permission or not. Grant this permission. So what you'll do, you will just create all privileges and select for your user. My username is this. Select your username here. grant and then select privileges all and permissions are set now. Now what you'll do, just click on this catalog again, and inside this you need to select some resource. So I'm going to select my compute resources. Can you see it's going to select my compute resources? And also I'll click on this right hand side. Here you can see this is showing my name, and under this I'm going to select my managed account. Inside this managed account I'm going to initiate my meta store also. Okay, can you see it's showing catalog? Here you can see all the catalog is showing here. Can you see it's showing the respective catalog? So what I'll do, I'll create a meta store so that I can have the same catalog. So first I need to create that catalog. We need to click on it, and we will have to delete this catalog by this name. Okay, so I'll create this catalog and establish dialog with this meta store with this data storage in the next video. Meanwhile, keep learning, keep growing.